Okay. Um, Now back more on the music. After you drop On My Own, I feel like that's like the start of the real
Yeah,
DaySavv career to
yeah,
say. You were
yeah,
making
yeah,
music before you had
yeah, yeah. But
people
that,
talking, but On
yeah,
My Own is like a stamp of like, yo, I'm taking this serious.
yeah.
I'm about to run it up. After On My Own, where did that lead you in your journey with music? You drop a music video, you're getting love. Did it just make you hungrier to make more? And if
Yeah,
so,
facts.
what kept you going? What did you do after to
I
keep
start.
pushing?
I moved to. I went to. I moved to my pops in New
Mm-hmm.
York. You feel me? And I moved with my pops from New York. I started like he started taking me to like That's when I've been to Manhattan Beach Studios, um, Plug Studios, and then we went to Miami, and then we shot a video with my son in it, and then yeah, they was jacking out. They was jacking out. But mind you, I just been and I was always dropping trailers and shit like that. You feel me?
So, from in between that time and when I met you, you're going on a run. You're doing music. You're meeting people. You're connecting with people. You're doing your thing. Now, for everybody that don't know, I'm an engineer and producer. So the way I met Savv was actually in the studio, and he stuck out he stuck out amongst everybody who was around at the time. So we quickly made a bond. Um, Talk about that era, that time in your music career. What was it like being around that group of people and uh, doing music and running into me and that era of music. What was that like for you?
That shit was just another step. Like, you feel me? It was like, feel me? Glad I met you. Feel me? Cause we definitely got some pain, some shit, did some magic, but that was just another step, bro. It was another step, but now it's, you feel me? It was like, it was a bunch. It went from me not being the main artist to me being the main artist now. You feel me?
Mm.
So it's
What
just,
what did you learn from being in the background and people not seeing your potential at first? People knew you were tough, but like being in the background and not being looked at as who like what you really are. What did you learn from being in that position?
I ain't really learned nothing because I ain't really give a fuck. Feel me? But I really did not care. I was just doing me regardless. So whatever they was doing. I was doing me regardless. I was in my own limelight regardless. You feel me? Even if I was, so it was like I ain't really take it like, oh, I'm being blah 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 blah. I was just, you feel me?
Right. So that around that time, I seen a lot of confidence in you, like naturally, like you said, that natural light you
Yeah,
have.
facts.
Where does that come from? Like your flows, just the bot, like the confidence naturally. Where does that come from?
I don't know. That shit just natural. That shit just natural. I don't know where that shit come from. That shit natural.
Simple as
I
that.
just be vibing, bro.
Now, with your music, I know you like to kind of hit a beat and vibe out, right? And you let the words come to you. Was that always your style, or did you used to write before, or have you ever written?
Nah, I never could like write a full song ever. Never in my life wrote a full song. I never could. I just be getting stuck. You feel me? I could write like like a little hook or something like that. Get the hook going, but never have I wrote a hook, a verse, a hook, or a hook and a whole verse. You feel me? Yeah.
With making music, you collab with a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? You've been the feature on a lot of songs, and some people feature on your songs. What are some of the artists that you liked collabing with the most so far, or that you ran into and met that most people wouldn't know? You rub shoulders with these people like through music. Who have you connected with, and what are some of the artists you rock with?
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people don't know this, but I met my son Uno, the activist. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And like, bro, was just a vibe. He was just vibing, bro. He got a song and shit, and that shit was like, in my experience, with these other artists and shit, 'cause these other rappers be weird, you feel me? But in my experience, he was like, that shit was thorough. I was cool. He was lit, you feel me?
So that's somebody you met that
It didn't even come out yet, you feel me?
the song you're talking about.
Yeah, the song, I ain't even post about it or nothing,
That's fire.
but it's my song, you feel me?
So it would be DaySavv featuring
Mm-hmm.
the activist.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
fire. That's fire. Um, so where did you meet Uno, and how did it come about? Like, what were you doing? What was the setting? Was it in the studio? Was it walking there? Like, where did this happen at?
I met him in Cali, you feel me? My man's just like just tied in with the Cali shit, you feel me? So I met him through my man's, and then he was jacking me, and he was like, at first it was gonna be on some, it was gonna be different, cause he started the song, but you know how their beats is type different, you feel me? So I showed him one of my producer type beats, and he just started going crazy. And then he was like, yo, I showed him my other shit. He was jacking it. And it was just a vibe. And bro was telling me, like, you're gonna be a star, bro.